And we're taking a look at the work of a new group trying to solve the problem of homeless camps in Nashville. They just released a set of suggestions, and we had our Jason Lamb take a look at them. He joins us from the smart screen with what he found. Jason.
Well, that's right. This group is called the Encampment Task Force, and their main suggestion was to establish a homeless outreach team to go into camps. But once they're there, they would not kick tenants out right away. Instead, they'd try and talk with the property owner to come up with a future eviction date while they look for somewhere else to stay. Now, all this is in the larger context of trying to form a plan for a possible legal campsite for Nashville's homeless in the future.
You just got to get started.
Wendell Seagroves is one of the co-chairs of the Encampment Task Force, who says finding a way to deal with homeless camps like the one at Fort Negley requires more thought than just kicking the homeless out.
That even makes it worse. And where do they go? And then they lose everything they've got, and they got to start all over again, and they've got nothing as it is, you know. It's not a human thing to do.
Those at Fort Negley have been given until April to find a new place to stay. And Seagroves says that kind of human approach is what's needed to tackle the issue of homeless camps.
Oh, they're human beings. They need to be treated like human beings. And as long as there's homeless in Nashville and no affordable housing, they deserve a safe place to live.
Among the recommendations Seagroves and his team came up with is when a homeless camp is discovered in Nashville, include the property owner in on the discussion on long-term planning for the people staying there.
We're going to have to talk with the landowners too, whoever property, whenever a new camp is found, and find out what they want. If they're good at them staying there, that's good, but if they want them gone, we're going to work out a time when, you know, we can ask them to leave, and we're going to work with them, give them a time period where they don't have to just rush and be out right away until we could find them another place to go.
And what about the idea of legal campsites for those living on the streets? That's something the task force is tackling next.
It needs to happen. You know, this isn't a permanent place, just a step up to help them to get back into housing, and, you know, until there is housing. Other cities are doing it, making it work, and I know this can all happen from privately funded money. It doesn't have to cost the taxpayers anything other than maybe Public Works coming and hooking up water.
A solution like that will take some time to put in place, but Wendell says all these ideas are a good start. And each one of these recommendations will be forwarded to the full Metro Homelessness Commission for its approval.